everyone receives is a reflection of us. I want to talk to you about something we all know. It leads in from my previous one. About the addiction to technology. You see it all the time. People lining up in front of the Apple store. People waiting to get the latest gizmo or gadget or watch or phone. And they post everything on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and show you pictures of their food or their travel or their latest animal friend. These are addictions to technology because you wait to see people's feedback and how many likes you have or how many interactions you have with the world. And as we evolve, we start to realize, and something that came to my attention as well about the decoded in movies. I talk about the introduction of things in pre-planning, pre-programming by subliminal messaging so that it's an easier transition for the human subconscious to adopt. Put your phone down for a minute. Not saying that you are attached, but ask someone who is. Ask a young youth or a teenager or someone to put their phone down for a minute and leave it there. How long will it take before they need to check it? How long before they get a message will they need to know who it is? How long does an influencer need to make a post to their people? It's amazing to think that people are getting addicted to technology, but not through their own fault, because of the introduction and the connection, the adoption of technology into your life. And I've said this before, people are worshipping it. It was in American Gods, the TV series. You worship technology, a false god. It's in all the movies in the lead-ups from The Matrix and Terminators. They're making people aware of technology and what it's capable of. And it was fascinating to me to believe, when you look into it, how it was the start of the internet to run people's lives. We can go deep and talk about how it is an agent for watching people and understanding what they choose to do. But as with everything, you can use it for more. You can place healing and love energy through it. For it is a network. It is a neural network of the internet. You can make it work for you however you wish. So let's say you wanted to send love and healing and calming through the internet. You can. You can place it upon anything, and may it trickle through and everyone feel love and abundance, happiness and health. They don't like that. They don't want that. They want people addicted to their phone where they can't put it down, addicted to the television. Which leads me again into more. How do we know what we see is a reality that we experience? Technology is so far advanced now that one can lose their mind in understanding what is real and what isn't. The more they push you into your mind, the more they push you into believing what you're seeing and believing what you're being told, believing your false friends on your phone and your followers, the less you are connected through your feelings and your energy, the more manipulated you become. In schools, they're putting technology in there. They're making you live a life where you can't live without it. You must have it. You must need it. So people are easily manipulatable from all levels, from energy to entity to spirit. But you see, there are two things when they tell you in a movie about the latest technology and how damaging it can be. People see that, they adopt it, they accept it. And then when it happens, they wonder, how did they let it happen? They tell you what they're doing, we know this, and people accept it. We can have a phone. It's a great purpose. We don't need anything more than that. If you want to share something, share it. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it becomes a part of your life and attached to your hip, that's a problem. Everything is connected to the internet. Everything is you, it's adoption. It's how they're going to get you. They want you to be all smart and connected. It is Skynet from the Terminator. It is the Matrix. It's everything. And more technology goes up because the more they want to keep you locked into it. It's sad. We need to put the phones down. We need to change the feeling and the energy of the internet, of all things. So instead of it being a place of sadness, deception, lies, and manipulation, it should be one of love and sharing and caring. We change the frequencies of the earth to a new hertz of love. I said it before, turning on the television and experiencing love instead of doom and gloom. It leads more into the fact that as each day passes, people are getting worse in the mental state of technology. They are becoming the very thing. Human beings are becoming the technology because they're allowing themselves to be addicted to it, all the whilst defending the very thing they're addicted to. It's an interesting statement. It's an interesting story to watch. The technology is so far advanced. How do we know who is real, who is our friends, who is not? How do we know what they're creating isn't a false reality at all? How do we know that we aren't sitting in a bubble, half asleep, waiting to be pulled out? The avatar of all things. These are endless loops I'm sure I've repeated over and over again. But with days and events that occurred just now, by going into a store full of technology and feeling what I felt from the people, it highlighted the need to send love through technology, to send healing to all that listen. We can do it as long as everyone is willing. We look at things and they create energy. Think of the device as pulling energy from you into the internet, creating more of the problem, therefore generating it bigger and bigger and bigger, creating a mass wave of energy, of whatever it is that you're creating or looking at. When we look at cats, it makes us happy. When we look at children laughing, it makes us smile and feel good. Maybe it's a cheesecake, it doesn't matter. But when we envision the love and the golden rain of vibration through the internet, healing the dark web, healing into positive light and affirmations, can you imagine carrying the device with you and every time you open it up to answer a call, you feel overwhelming joy? This can happen. When you open up places like Facebook, you see things that can improve your life and benefit you. You see other people's stories and you feel happy for them and want to engage, and they engage back. They don't shun you because you're not wealthy, or they don't shun you because they've got too many followers. We all communicate. This level of healing frequency can vibrate through the internet as long as we will it. What do you feel when you connect to the internet? Isn't it funny that we call connecting to the internet? Used to dial up to the internet. It's still a connection. When you plug something in, you connect to it. So when you're connecting to the internet, remember one thing. You're not just on it, you're in it. And the energies you place within it is how the energy of the internet grows. So if you can teach anyone anything, tell them this. When you're looking at things, make sure they are healthy and happy and abundant. And promoting growth and spirituality, not desire or lust or pain or misery, but healing. We can look at things that may help us grow in terms of pain, but we are doing so in a way that it's making us feel better, making us feel more alive. And we're healing those parts because most of the time the technology is what's making us depressed. Because every time we connect to it, we have a preconceived idea, or the people we are looking at, or looking for, or the things we are searching for, contain energy that people are connecting to it. If you are a single source, and you have 10 energies connecting to it, or 10 people, and each one of those people are looking at it in terms of lust or desire, or sadness or grief, you are going to collect all of that energy and then put it back out at an amplified rate. Now imagine this scale on the same but with health and love and happiness. Imagine giving that to a source energy that grows and blossoms and blooms, and then you get fed back that positivity. How wonderful. That, my friends, is what they do not want. They do not want you to know that. We can all do it. We can all place powerful energies, healing and love through the entire internet of the world just by visualization and thought. If only we knew how to do it. And with that, peace and love. Take care.